Hey guys, I am Dijon McCain. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. I am excited to be here, as you can tell. Oh man, first of all, before we get into all of this, what's going on? Look at the skin. Let's just look at. I convinced myself I was. Look at the skin. I'm glowing. I'm in my happy place. I'm outside in nature. It always brings me joy as an air sign. So many things to talk to you, but first and foremost, welcome to the Dijon McCain channel. This channel will be heavily focused on mental health. Think of it as reflections from a young adolescent. I am 29 years old, not perfect, but I think I'm right in that middle child. What J. Cole saying?
Niggas been counting me out. I'm counting my bullets. I'm
Let's
loading
get
my
back to it.
clips. I'm writing my names. I'm making a list.
I'm a middle child, and it's essentially, I feel like in life where I am still young, like novice, while I'm still learning techniques, but I'm old enough to be able to look back and reflect as I enter 30. Wow! Almost 30, I can't believe it. But anyways, welcome guys, I'm happy to have you. If you don't know, I am initially from Minnesota. Everybody thinks we talk like that. Minnesota. No one talks like that. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I moved to Los Angeles in 2020. Yeah, fall of 2020, specifically right after the pandemic had hit. The LA that I know and seen then is completely different from the LA I see now in so many ways, man. Like, first and foremost, I was nervous being a kid from the Midwest, traveling like 1,500 miles across the country to pursue a career in journalism. Like, I moved to LA. What the fuck was I thinking? What was I thinking? Moved to LA in the middle of a crisis. The city was on fire at the time when I moved here. Man, money was slim to none for a lot of us. Didn't really seem like really any opportunities at all. And then I moved here with the goal to be on television and have my own daytime talk show. You know, that's like the long 5-year goal for me. 10 years, I was mistaken, right? 20 years. As I've been here, I'm really learning that to be on television requires a lot of grit. It requires a lot of tenacity, a lot of thick skin. And I have it all, but I can't leave you without saying that it has been hard. Moving to Los Angeles has been one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Like, first I move here, right? And I'm brand new. It's a culture shock. It's homeless people everywhere. The trees is on fire. It's hurricanes and what? I'm lying, it ain't hurricanes. But it's earthquakes. It feels like a hurricane. It's earthquakes. You can literally hear an earthquake from like 100 miles away. You can feel it. You know, it's unreal. I'm not used to it. So I moved here with the intent to being on television, a red carpet correspondent as a journalist. I went to school for it. Then the industry ends. Dog, the industry just shuts down. You know, mind you, I said I came here in COVID, 2020, 2021, inflation. And then I move, right? And I'm trying to do my thing. I get my own place. I'm focused. And I feel like I'm finally becoming financially sound at a time. And this is like, you know, when I first got here, my father passed away 6 months after. I think it was 6 to 8 months after I moved here. You know, I lost one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. One of the greatest men in my life, the greatest man in my life, you know. It just, you know, it felt like a ripple. Like, I really didn't know how to move and how to like be me. I lost my father when I was 25, and as a man, you know, when you're 25, that's when your brain fully develops. And so I lost my father in the most important season of my life, you know, most challenging season. And I still don't understand why to this day, why I lost my father. But, you know, I can tell you that as somebody who's mourned the loss of several family members. Like, I moved here, my father passed, and then a year later, his father passed. And then my girlfriend, her father passed. And then recently, you know, my grandmother just passed in June. And so I know death is a part of life, and it's amongst all of us, but truly it has been hard to develop and to adapt here. LA is a gig city. It really is a gig city. Like, you're literally only as good as the gig that you attain. Like, it's like hunting. When people used to wake up in the morning and go out and look for the deer and hunt game, when people used to do that, that was the only way they were able to survive. Like, they didn't have grocery stores, they didn't have the resources we have. They didn't have Uber Eats. I don't know why I said it like that, but they didn't have those things. And so LA is just like that, man. I promise you. If you don't listen to me, I'm gonna get closer. If you don't have your money right, you're going to fail. I promise you. If you don't have your money right, I promise you, you're going to fail in LA. Anywhere but in LA. Literally, that's how passionate I am about it. And so moving here wasn't aware. It is a gig city. Literally, like, you will reach out to somebody and it'll be a great interaction that you had, and they told you to email them. You'll follow up, right? Very normal, very civil, and then you'll find out they want you back. Then you'll follow up again. They still want you back. You'll follow up again, and they still want you back. So it's literally a dog meets world kind of mentality out here. Like, you're only as good as your gig. Like, if you're in the industry, you're only as good as the gig that you have right now. Once that gig ends, you're looking for another one. So as you can imagine, being young out here financially, oh my God, I'm broke. All right, I am broke. Like my brother always say, shout out to Darren, I'm on a financial increase. And so being on a financial increase, it is baffling to me, and so it gets hard, man, when you see yourself on television, you see yourself being successful, uplifting communities, donations, Dijon McCain Foundation, scholarship, owning home, property, real estate. Like, I see this. I see myself so high. I want the best for myself because I deserve the best and I'm willing to work for it. And you do too. You should want the best for yourself because you deserving of it. Just put the work in, have faith. But it's excruciating. It's excruciating. Like, I've lived out here going on 5 years this fall. And as somebody brand new to this culture, I am embarrassed to say, like, I haven't even been able to afford to go back home and to see family and visit nieces and nephews. And it's like the hardest thing in the world. Man, it's the hardest thing when you're here, you're focused, and you see the goal. But as a visionary, it's so painful, because while you see the goal and you have a different outlook on life, your current reality doesn't reflect the vision. And so it gets painful for a visionary. It's hard living here knowing that I'm missing out on important integral moments of my family's life. And sometimes it doesn't feel like I have much to show for it. Like, I know y'all see the content and you see me at the BET Awards, MTV Awards, if you follow me on YouTube before, you name it, come out fighting movie, streaming on Amazon, for $3.99. Operation Seawolf, streaming on Amazon as well, $3.99. So you see these accolades, and I don't take those for granted, right? I don't take them for granted at all. But granted, I would be remiss to let you guys know, like, I'm still not content with where I am in life. And that doesn't make me ungrateful. In fact, I am more grateful than I've ever been. I've been in Los Angeles for 5 years. When I first came out here, a lot of people moved back home. They stopped chasing their goals. People had children, which is a beautiful thing. But man, I'm still here. Like, a lot of distractions that I've worked really hard to navigate, I'm still here. And no matter where you are, you don't have to be in Los Angeles to appreciate where you are, but just say thank you. Wake up and say thank you, God. I'm living. I know I'm not in the job that I want to be, but I am living the life that I desire to an extent. And so I have to remind myself, speaking of gratitude, I have to remind myself that where I am today, I want to pray to be. I live in Los Angeles. I have a beautiful home. I have friends. I have family here. My mom is visited. Like, I think business savvy now. Like I have a whole different mindset. I'm a whole nother person. And so I can go on and on, but as I give you these bullet points, you see I got my notes. I'm gonna be real. Most content creators, you don't see them with notes. I got my notes. I'm a big guy with notes, but I just want to show y'all, man, like as I talk to you about my notes, it's such a tough place to be, dog. Like when you're trying to manifest as a visionary. Literally, like I wrote this on June 17, 2025, right? You see it kind of at the top a little bit. And this is affirmations, right? I put everything is working out for me, which it is. Whether I see it or not, it is. I will get accepted into the LA cohort for the NBCU 2025 page program. I said I will start work on Monday, September 22nd, 2025, 3 days after my 5-year anniversary in LA. I am worthy. And then I also put this position will breed lucrative opportunities. You can see that here and a lot of other stuff. Now, granted, I didn't get accepted into the NBC page program. I didn't. And I have no qualms about it. You know, I could go on, and I will. We got a whole series right now. We got a whole YouTube channel. I'll talk to y'all about how I feel about these things in LA, because I feel like I want to bring forth what people don't talk about in Los Angeles. So I'm gonna give y'all the real. I know you see the skin glistening and the cinematic mode and all of that. Excuse me. It's great. But I'm gonna show you the real, the raw, the authentic. And if you have questions, please let me know. Drop a comment. I don't care if it's one person. I don't care if it's my auntie. I don't care if it's a cousin that's thinking about moving out here. If you're watching me right now, somebody in India, wherever you at, let me know what kind of content or questions that you have. But yeah, man, I didn't get accepted into the page program, and it's just a part of life. But I'm just highlighting that specific example because oftentimes we put a lot of work into things that do not serve us. And so we spend hours on a resume or hours on a cover letter, and we spend hours chasing the things that don't chase us. And so where I am today mentally, I'm focused. I have clarity. And, I really just see more for myself. And it's just, man, it's fascinating. It's so fascinating when you're in a space where you've grown so much to appreciate and value what God has already given you. I'm thankful for everything that I have. And right now in this season, mental health is my number one priority. I'm starting therapy in August. I'm super excited for that. I'm working on a podcast. That's been long overdue. But without all of the accolades and stuff, I'm sitting still. You know, I'm in nature, man. Get out and touch some grass, dog. Like, get out and touch some grass. Sit down, look at the world in a different lens. Read a book, journal, write. You see, I got nothing but nothing. Everything is up in here. And I'm not afraid to show it, man. I'm an overthinker, a journalist, a Gemini, the coolest one you know. Stop hating. But anyways, this was an introduction video, and I hope you really appreciated this. I can't wait to dive deeper and get specific in some of these topics that I'm presenting to you, so you get to know more about me. If I can leave you with anything, number one, gratitude. Stay focused on the goal. Get rid of some clutter, get rid of some noise. And above all, be good to you. Be so good to yourself. So good! Be so good to yourself that it makes other people feel crazy for not doing the same. Be so good to you. Just be the best version of yourself that you can be. I had to get close to this mic so y'all can know how passionate I am. Life is amazing. What's not amazing is letting this go to shame. What's not amazing is letting the enemy win over you. What's not amazing is feeling defeated and then convincing yourself that you're defeated. If you're watching this right now, you're not defeated. You're growing. You're becoming. You're not being buried. You're being planted. My name is Dijon McCain. I love y'all. Brand new episode coming soon.